Hey guys, welcome to Outlaw Edge Blade Works. It's cold as hell out here right now. It was supposed to be like 30 something a day. Yeah, right. The weathercaster's always wrong, or the newsman, whatever you want to call him. I got my fire going. You can hear it crackling in the background. I was thinking about Sha-Mog, and that's just a material. You see these a lot in the other countries, and they're tied on the ends here so they don't fray. And I was thinking of all the different uses. My girlfriend got me this last year, and I've always wanted to try one. And just, I can't do without this thing now. I have it all jammed up in a little tiny pocket that I keep in my pack. And it's awesome because when you're walking through the snow, you can run it like this as a scarf and tuck it in and pull your collar up around that, put your jacket around, and it keeps the snow from jamming down here around your neck. I think I talked about that in one of my other videos. But when it's really cold, you can double this up, wear it as a face mask, because where I live, it can get 45, 50, 60 below zero, I don't know. And then with the wind chill, I mean, you're in hurt town. And you know, your extremities, your fingers and your ears and your nose and lips and all that, I mean, that stuff will freeze off, especially if your mouth is all cold and whatever. But I suppose if you had to, you could wrap this around like this and tie your arm up into this as a sling if you busted your arm. Earlier today, I was hiking and I ended up falling down the side of the hill because I didn't think it was as cold, but everything I guess is starting to freeze up a little bit in certain spots, and it's really not where the sun is, but where the shade is. And I slid down the side of a hill, and I didn't get hurt or nothing, but I landed on my shoulder, and I was thinking, you know, if you busted your shoulder and you're out in the woods, you could use this as a sling. But the other thing you can use this for, and there's a million uses, but if you want to filter some water to drink, and of course you wouldn't just drink the water out of the river or nothing like that, but this will keep all the junk out of it, all the debris out of the water. You can put this in a canteen cup and boil it, or a water bottle, a metal one or stainless one, and boil it. There's tons of stuff you can use. You know, you can use this for camouflage. I guess if it got bad enough, you could poke some holes in it and you know, have spots where you can have just your eyes showing if it was cold enough. But also if like right now the smoke's killing me, but if you were in a forest fire, you could use this as a mask to keep the smoke out of your face. Endless possibilities. If you cut yourself, one year I fell and I had a branch. This is a while back. I had a branch sliced the back of my leg open. I actually had muscle tissue and stuff hanging out of my leg, and all I had was my bandana. So I put some moss on it and put my bandana on there and made it home. And you know, if you cut yourself really bad, you can use this as a tourniquet, or use this as a bandage and bandage yourself up. You know, you could tie this to something and climb down the side of a hill, or if you had some paracord with you or whatever else you could figure out, and use this as a way to get down. What's wrong, Lily? Come here. Hey, out of the water. Hey, Lily, come here. She sees something out in the water. I don't know what it is. It's ice, you dummy. It's ice floating by. Knucklehead. Come here. It's all right. It's okay. All right. But the other thing too is, like my dog, for instance, she's always trying to take off on me. She listens really well. She's a trained dog. She's not a dummy, but you know, sometimes she gets excited. She's still a pup. She's still trying to learn. You can use this as a dog leash. You could cut this in strips and make a bow drill fire out of it. You know, if I get another Sha-Mog, I'll show you how to do that. I imagine if you had to, you know, if there was some circumstance where you were out in the woods or something, and you were in flip-flops, and you know, you end up getting stuck in the cold overnight or something, and you had to make some shoes, some kind of shoes, you know, you could use this to make cut this in half and put it underneath your feet. You could wear it as socks or shoes or underwear or a shirt, or I mean, the possibilities are endless with these Sha-Mogs, and they're amazing. So I figured I'd share that with you guys. I wear it as a bandana every once in a while when you're sweating real bad, and you know, you just want to run it on your forehead and run it back. And she's staying busy. But anyways, figured I'd share with you guys, and I appreciate you guys joining me on my hike today and coming out here and hanging out and sitting by the fire and having a cup of hot coffee and relaxing. It's a beautiful day out here, and it got really cold. You can see my breath. So here's my spot. This is where I sit and think and relax and talk to God and just whatever. And it's right here by the river. The river is literally 5 feet from me. And Lily keeps trying to jump in it, and she's getting cold. And I'm glad you guys hiked back here today with me and sat by the fire and had some coffee and relaxed. It's beautiful out here. A lot of snow on the ground. I got a long ways to hike back. I don't know, maybe right now I might be a couple miles back here. I don't know how far I am back here. My spot that I usually go to is on that little river, which cuts off this big river in front of me here. And that little river, I'm gonna follow it all the way back home, or to my spot, and then go way up the hill back home. And then I gotta get in the truck and drive home from there. But it's been really nice today. Figured I'd take you guys on the hike with me and sit by the fire and whatever. And it's just beautiful out. That smoke's killing me. But anyways, appreciate you guys joining me today. Thanks a lot.